Ladies and gentlemen, calling all biggity boys and diggity dogs, I'm here with Alonzo Smoke for coverage of the Halo Ball Finals.
This finals is bound to be an electric one. We have Recon taking on Fatal for all the marbles.
And oh boy, Alonzo, am I hyped!
Let's send it down right away now for some action. Jimmy, this is the first annual Halo Ball League Finals. I'm excited to see what goes down today.
Oh boy, and we have two star-studded rosters going at it. It's anyone's contest.
We have the Recon Turtles, led by team captain Brandon Ng and Ali Sabet.
Surprisingly, though, Ali's sitting on the bench to start this game. And on the other side, we have Team Fatal, starting with Nate Meyer, Liam Graham, and Christian Radke.
And Nate Meyer opened it up there with a nice alley-oop finish. Fatal getting out to a very hot start in this game.
Yeah, I mean, up 3-0 with not even that much time off the clock. It's exciting!
It absolutely is. I'm really excited to see how Christian Radke and Ryan Samuels step up today in this finals game.
And speaking of stepping up, so far this playoffs, you got to look at a guy like Zachary Allen. You know, last game, total domination by the big fella.
And the fans were calling him Playoff Zallen, so we'll be sure to see a big splash from Zallen tonight.
Of course. As we see Liam Graham just slide in the layup for one.
And all of a sudden, Fatal's up 4-0 until Ng stops the bleeding there.
You know, it's been a hot topic, Alonzo, recently, and I hate to discuss it on such a platform, but the lasagna incident, the ins and outs, the need to knows.
Yep.
What do you got to tell me?
I mean, Christian Radke, he's on the floor pending a suspension that may be coming, but it's not there today. He is on the court post lasagna incident. Fans are riled up about this one.
You know, and rumor even has it that he might be pending arrest for the said lasagna incident.
Absolutely said. And refs even had to check his pockets lined with lasagna at the start of the game.
Very suspicious. As we see Zachary Allen at the top of the key, decides to pull a jump shot. Grabbed by Luke Lawrence, though.
Luke Lawrence just said, "No, sir, I don't trust Allen. Give me that."
Grabbed it out of the air like a frog snatching a fly.
Oh, boy. Christian Radke sizes up a jumper.
And that one might have missed the rim by 800 feet.
Soared east due to Patagonia.
As we see Lawrence jacking a three. And Zallen tries to put the putback over Radke, but he is too tall, my friend.
And Jimmy, I don't want to understate here because I feel like we haven't mentioned it enough. This is the championship game. The winner of this will be hoisting the trophy.
I mean, sorry to interrupt you, Alonzo, but that dunk, that sent shivers down my spine.
Good Lord, like the main cast of Scooby-Doo!
Oh, boy!
Velma, may I help you, dear darling?
Sit down, Zachary Allen. That's Front Row Radke coming to the rack.
Oh, Freddie Van Vliet!
And, you know, after all that chaos, we have a score of 4-7. Fatal leads. Zachary Allen with the pass to Lawrence. And, you know, Lawrence just chucking up horrible jump shots.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the selection from Lawrence, but it is important that he gets his feet under him here.
As a profound rebound there by Zachary Allen. Can't say enough good things right there.
Absolutely.
As he hits Graham in transition, he yams it over Lawrence.
Oh, boy. Stock to stuffings there. Or do
So
I mean
Cole?
stuff to stockings? As Ng hits a nice jumper.
You know, when it comes down to it, the question of how stuffed are those stockings? They're to the brim!
Oh, we're here in the Flying Dagger Cemetery. Out in
Baltimore.
As Recon is complaining for a goaltending call, but did not get it from Stripes. Oh, and he changed his mind.
You know, Stripes, that's just questionable. You know, who's paying that guy to officiate these games?
That call came in 10 to 15 seconds late there. Very fraudulent on Stripes' part.
And, you know, I got to agree with you, Alonzo.
That one knotted up our game at 8 apiece.
It seems that there's some confusion, but we're all cleared up now. As Radke passes it to Meyer on the wing. Blocked by Sabet and stolen. Recon has numbers.
On the fast break.
And Ng with a nice finesse lay. How did he get that one up?
Around the towers, he was not scared there.
A little confidence check there. He does not take the 3, though.
And I think it's
Who
because
gets
that...
Ranky jumping in the air!
Oh my god!
Thing is cooking! Oh my gosh! It's like my friend Dave on a Friday! With time winding down here in the first, we see a kick out to Lawrence and a nice floater.
Great play there from Lawrence. Let's see if Fatal on the other end can get something cooking.
As Graham finds Radke on the wing. Radke not looking like he knows how to play Halo Ball right there.
Looking very confused on the court. As we got a loose one.
Lawrence hits the deck! Reminding me of prime Kevin Bauman.
Bauman known to take his fair share of spills.
As Ali throws his hands up, he's wide. But ends up folding midair and throwing it right to Liam Graham.
Up to Graham, and the slam!
Oh my goodness! That left me in shock. I was unable to move my body. As Graham puts it in as time expires.
That ends the first quarter of the Halo Ball League Finals.
We can't wait to kick off the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Terror here, along with special guest Clint Green for coverage of this second quarter.
Oh boy, I'm excited. It was a nice one in that first quarter.
I couldn't agree with you more. And right off the bat, we got a nice bounce pass. You rarely see those. To an absolutely coked dunk!
Oh boy, Ali Sabet, what are you doing?
Very rare from Ali Sabet, I might add. As Meyer bouncing it off the tree to himself, regaining his steps. A very clever Halo Ball move.
Out to Samuels, to Meyer, the signature play between them both.
And there is not much you can do to guard that there. But right back, Zachary Allen throws down that lob.
I will say, he slammed it, but it was not that vicious.
You know, Clint, I gotta disagree with you. That might have been more vicious than Tai Lung's attack on the Furious 5 on that bridge.
There's nothing that much more furious than that.
As Ali with a nice... Oh! He misses, but puts it back for the dunk.
Meyer with the ball. Fatal, unable to work in this half-court offense yet.
Meyer drawing the double. Tries to find his teammate. The ball is tipped. Fatal ball.
Man, Fatal has not been able to get anything in this half-court set so far.
As Ing hounding Samuels, knowing that is the weak link of this Fatal team. Wouldn't you agree, Clint?
I mean, yeah, Ryan Samuels, just an absolute duster out there as we see him. What was that?
Yeah, you know, and now he's the only one back on defense. That's just a lob on his head.
Man, Fatal has been falling apart ever since Ryan Samuels has entered in this game.
But, you know, we're going to see how team captain Nate Meyer can bounce back as he just throws up an awful 3 there. And then he gets yammed on.
Fatal, what is that defense? I mean, come on!
That was a quite nasty slam by Zachary Allen. It's like he had a personal vendetta with that rim. As we see Samuels working on the perimeter, guarded by Allen.
Again,
Ing coming around.
Samuels being contested at the three-point line.
Here we see Graham. Back out to Ryan. And then the jam by Meyer over Ali Sabet.
Dang!
Absolutely the definition of power and grit by Nate Meyer.
Man,
As Allen into Ing. And getting his defenders to jump. And Ali with that hang time layup that we've known him to do.
Recon really taking advantage of Fatal's 2-1 zone.
As Samuels just keeps jacking threes. The pass to Sabet in the lane. Once again, just nice lay after nice lay for Sabet.
Is Graham unable to make that fall? You know, how have you seen Graham's play so far?
And you know, Graham Cracker Liam, as his friends might like to call him, he is an on and off guy. As Zachary Allen completely babies Ryan Samuels. Oh my goodness, put him in the nursery. Oh my goodness, sing that man some lullabies.
Oh my God.
As the ball is stolen, it's another lob and a slam by Zachary Allen. The boy is heating up.
Playoff Allen is back, baby.
Oh my goodness, it was not a one-time show for Zachary Allen. He is here to repeat. As he gets the ball down low on Graham again. Tries to work. Swatted by Meyer. Not letting that man hit a third in a row. Oh my goodness.
You know, 2's acceptable, but 3, no way. Can't be done.
I mean, quite the block there from Nate Meyer, though, I must say. That was That was a pure show of athleticism. As we see Samuels working on Zalin on the perimeter.
Fatal. Trying to get something going here. Has not been able to get anything going in that second quarter.
Graham with a wacky shot there.
Graham with the shot. Bang! With a huge three, putting Fatal right back in this game.
And we see the ball on Sabet. Low block. His floater is no good. Trying to widen the gap between the two teams. Scores! As Neymar just does the opposite of that, tying this one up at 21.
Man, that was huge. Fatal looking to go on a run, and a run they just did.
And, I don't hate the take. I think it's anyone's game right now, especially with the knotted up score. As we see Zachary Allen taken out for Luke Lawrence, and Brandon Ing throws down a vicious slam. Does not care about the height discrepancy of the taller defender, Meyer.
Man, he has no regard for human life out there.
It's like he's a government official working at Area 51. As Ryan Samuels seeming to have no regard for the success of his team.
Unable to hit that one.
Sabet trying to get the defender to jump. It does not work, but still hangs in the air for the lay.
That hang time from Sabat. Oh, man, that's something special.
I mean, oh boy. I think I like watching Ali's hang time layups more than I would like my own son to graduate high school.
Even college.
Even college. As we see a blatant goaltend no call there. Stripes, what are you doing? Fatal has numbers and Meyer on Luke Lawrence's head.
Oh, it did not go in the hoop. Man, you hate to see that as we round out the first half.
Oh my goodness, Clint. That was a fantastic half of play, and boy am I excited to see the outcome of these Halo Ball finals.
And now to set it off to Bingo Sharpie and the boys.
Oh boy!
This is Bingo Sharpie, here for another electric halftime analysis with my co-hosts,
Todd David,
David, and of course, Elmo Gritty.
Boys, what did we see in that first half?
For me, all that I saw that first half was layup after layup by Recon member Ali Sabat.
Man, that hang time is something special.
We saw gritty defense from a Fatal team that looks tired out there.
Boys, I know it's the finals. I'm getting emotional here standing next to a great group of co-hosts, but we're going to have to send it back for another second half of play. See ya!
And welcome to the third quarter. Thank you, Bingo and the boys.
Oh my gosh, Bingo. Some fantastic analysis from you and your boys. I gotta love it every time.
I honestly got emotional watching what could be the final halftime of all time.
I myself got emotional as well. Shed at least 17 tears during that duration of that 40-second halftime.
Yeah, I completely agree as we see a foul on Meyer here.
Luke Lawrence, one of the league's worst shooters, stepping up to the line here. Nearly makes it, though.
A board by Radke. A jam! Oh my goodness! Zero is a hero right there!
Oh my goodness! That was one of the most forceful slams I've ever seen!
Oh, and he goes right
back! Luke Lawrence sends it right back! The steal!
Oh my
goodness!
goodness!
The tray ball!
Wow, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my!
That is a sequence you will never see again.
These players know that this is the finals. They're going out and putting on their best Halo Ball performances.
Oh my. I am on the edge of my seat currently.
Oh my goodness, my buttocks might not be able to move from the edge at this point.
Oh.
As Sabat just throws in a nice
Looks to
little
be a
floater for
travel
one.
there.
Some might call it a travel, I don't hate the call. As
Oh
Graham
my goodness.
strikes back like the Empire did in 1983.
Graham's stroke is something of wonders.
Oh my goodness. One of the league's premier shooters. As he pulls again.
No good.
No good. But the ball fumbles out of Christian Raggy's hands. And Lawrence stumbling.
Seems to be hurt. Lawrence, one of the premier players for Recon. You would really hate to see an injury this late in the third.
Especially given our climate of this game.
You really hate to see that.
Oh my gosh. I gotta give my condolences to the Lawrence family. Especially during times like this.
Yeah, I completely agree. But with this Lawrence injury, we may see the return of PZ.
Oh boy, am I excited for that.
And, what they say about PZ with FL.
Oh, with PZ and FL in the TQ.
Oh boy.
We're in for a show.
I'm just salivating at the thought of it.
Like I'm holding up some habanero peppers to my mouth.
Oh my goodness. And it seems to be Nate Meyer with a pep talk on Christian Radke.
And you know, I gotta stop you for a sec. Speaking of habanero peppers, you gotta talk about Ryan Samuels' pregame ritual. You know, the guy just stuffs habanero peppers in his nose, in his ears, and in his mouth, and just chews on it for 30 minutes consecutively.
I heard he drinks orange juice at the same time.
You know, that would be a nearly impossible feat from the young Samuels. Rumor has it he was only born in 2017.
As Nate Meyer with the flush there. And they get the ball back right after a turnover by Zachary Allen. Oh, the tweener, and he hits! What a move from Zero.
Way to draw the double and still throw down the flush.
You've seen Nate Meyer take a big role here after having a relatively uninspiring first half.
And you know, I gotta agree with you. You know, Fatal is clawing their way back into this game as we see a fantastic dunk by Liam Graham.
Ferocious dunk there from 99.
And you know, with all the things that we say about PZ and the TQ, you know, he's really not doing much out there.
No, he is not. As Radke throws a turnover. The shot, good from Brandon. Brandon has been hitting consecutively today.
And you know, there's something about Brandon, you know, he'll miss his wide open looks, but those difficult ones are in his bag.
Oh.
As Zachary Allen completely loses the race to the ball there to Christian Radke.
Radke with a good rebound, passes out to Zero, gets him with the pump fake.
And the jam!
Wow, it seems he's on fire right now.
God, give me the margarine, baby.
That margarine's tasting sweet in that paint, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, Ali with a nice riser right
He
there.
likes that margarine, too.
You know, it is a healthier alternative to butter.
Some would say.
As Brandon Ing slowing down the offense here.
We have 0-0 holding the ball. Gives it to Birkenstock 8.
And Allen wants the ball down low there, working on Radke. But it does not matter, because Ali Sabet will take matters into his own hands.
Oh, what a jam from one!
Oh, my goodness. He must have gotten 20 feet over the rim there.
Oh, my. Oh.
As the ball is stolen by Brandon off the pass from Christian.
What is that man doing?
Some
with that?
trickery. The jump shot. Bang!
What a three. That was cataclysmic. As Fatal tips in.
Luke Lawrence making a return to this game after injuring himself earlier on.
Nice pass from Radke. The jam no good. Gets
Fouled
the
by
rebound.
Meyer, getting physical. And the dunk over Lawrence. Telling
Someone-
him who's boss.
Some would call that a foul there, but it doesn't matter. He gets it no matter what. Oh.
And Lawrence rises up. The
You know-
revenge slam is real.
I've heard some people call Lawrence a corny player. What do you have to say about that?
And you know, when it comes to corniness, you know, he does flop a lot. He eats a lot of corn. He's corny.
Charge! What a play! Look at his back!
Oh my God. His back is dirtier than
Than-
Liam Newman.
Yeah, I agree. Liam Newman's a dirty player.
Very dirty player. Disgusting even.
Oh my. Just the depths of filth.
Gruesome even.
Some would say. It looks to be a travel there.
Not enough negative things I could say about Liam Newman.
The Stripes doesn't agree. I'm confused.
It looks like we're just going to have Recon ball here.
Yeah,
With a score of 36-32. The fast fake into the jump shot.
Air.
No good. Straight air.
You know, some people say that, you know, you shouldn't be blaming Stripes for certain calls and stuff like that. But I cannot say more worse words after a jam on the spinny spin. Flush!
Oh my goodness. Like a toilet bowl water slide at Rainbow Falls in Illinois.
That reminded me of my childhood watching Flushed Away with that jam.
As Brandon keeps hitting those alley jump shots. Keeping
Oh, the
Rashad
shot.
ahead.
Oh, nearly nails it at the end of the third quarter. We'll catch it for the fourth.
I am here with Clintarion Green for the fourth quarter of Halo Ball League Finals.
Oh boy, Alonzo Smoke, I'm excited for this one. The championship match, can you get any better?
It all comes down to this one quarter to decide our league champion.
As we see Fatal puts in Ryan Samuels or Christian Radke. We'll see how that turns out. As Meyer with the slam.
Every point here will prove to be vital, as Fatal just drew this game 3 points closer to victory.
Those 2 points come in huge later. As Allen unable to finish.
And a very late call from the ref. We've seen it all day long now. He is prone to blowing that whistle around 6 to 7 seconds. Business day later.
I've heard 8, honestly.
It's the standard shipping time for those calls these days. And Clintarion, as Nate slams that home there to make this a 2-point game, can we talk about how these teams have battled all season long to get to this point in this quarter, and now it comes down to 3 minutes for the championship?
I mean, we've seen Recon lose their first 2 games, and since then has been unstoppable. Arguably the best team in the league. Mm-hmm. And what's your thoughts on Fatal?
As playoff Zalin throws it in. I mean, Fatal has been dominant all year long. It's the team when you get them on the schedule that you're shaking in your boots. That's the type of team Fatal is. 2 Giants facing off here to lift that trophy.
Oh boy, I cannot wait.
As you see that one bounce off Zalin's head like it's skipping stones.
Oh boy, that made it went 8 skips deep.
As Hardy said, that was a rock.
Fatal bringing up the ball.
And Nate tumbles to the ground after goaltending his teammate. And Ali finishes an easy one.
Samuels should have waited for Meyer to be ready there. Rookie move by him. Can't be having him in the championship game.
And Clintarion, I feel like I can barely think in here. The Flying Dagger Cemetery is pounding with excitement.
So much excitement there, my God.
As Graham breaks it down, up to Meyer, and it's broken up. Back to Meyer.
Oh,
Slam!
2-point game.
Clintarion, can you believe it?
I cannot, Galonzo.
This is crazy. Recon puts it up. Air.
Ball by...
Oh my God, that sucked the life out of Recon.
My God. And a very questionable call by the ref there, making it Fatal's ball. Man, that was very questionable right there.
Clintarion, can we just talk about how lucky we are to have a 2-point game here in the finals?
I could not ask for anything better. And it's a tie game.
Meyer with the push-off. Did it get called? It did. I think it did. Yup, another late call from Stripes.
Man, that... he has me thinking other things of his late calls.
Absolutely, but here we are in the final moments of this game. Into Ali.
No good.
And he's
Samuels with a block.
A huge play from Samuels there. As Ing just thrown down to the ground, no call.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Clintarion, I don't know what to watch. It's like 15,000 flies buzzing in front of my face. Hum diddly dee.
It's the bet with the block.
Oh, good Lord. The action is building as Ryan shoots it. No good.
To go. Great box out there by Luke Lawrence.
Ing took a vacation to Bali there. Air balls.
Some surprising good defense from Samuels as stumbles the ball.
And he's known for his weak hand, so it's nothing surprising there.
As a flop by Lawrence, tying up the game, 41 apiece.
And how many times have we seen Luke Lawrence flop and give it to the other team? But Ing hits a 3!
God!
That was huge!
I haven't seen anything like it.
With a minute 30 left in this game, Recon breaks out by 3.
I do not even know what to say right now.
Good Lord, Mamma Mia, that's 3 generations of points. Oh, can you sing me a song, Clintarion? Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh boy, as we exit immediate timeout. Back.
And Clint, I know you're a huge karaoke fan. I needed more from you there in the booth.
That's for after hours stuff. They can check me out on my Instagram.
Clintarion, The fourth quarter, a minute 30 left. Who wants it the most? That is the question we are all asking.
Fatal, down 3, needs a bucket. As can
Liam
get the
chucks
board.
it out.
Samuels, and he slams it down. 2 1-point game.
That's the classic patented fatal slam there with Nate Meyer being the backboard.
Man, they needed it now. As Liam with the steal.
Lawrence completely folded the ball, and we have a tie game.
As he hit that dunk. Wow.
That was a huge momentum swing. Everything is going Fatal's way.
I cannot believe it.
And Ali misses.
Fatal needs to score here to take the lead.
Fatal's like an avalanche, tumbling down 15,000 pounds of pure snow onto the heads of Recon.
Fatal trying to stall right now with roughly 30 seconds left.
Oh, Cliteria, this is the Halo Ball League Finals. Samuels puts it up. No good.
To Meyer. Can he slam it home?
He's taking a walk down there, and I think we got a foul call, Clint.
Wow. And it looks like that one was on time. I haven't seen, that's a shocker right there.
And he is heading to the line, shooting a Halo hurl for 2 points. Everything on the line here. Will Nate Meyer have the clutch factor?
Oh, just short. Recon with the ball. Right up the 3. Could not hit it.
Oh my gosh. Is that ball out of bounds? It's in. Fatal wisely using up clock here. Coming down, the classic play. Nate in the low block. How physical can he be?
As we get a foul on the ground. No,
I think that Recon was intentionally fouling there.
I think that's gotta be it. That's a huge thing. As you see Samuels arguing with the ref there to clarify what's happening.
And the ref looks very confused, like a blonde girl on her first day of college.
Fatal for some reason has to take it back on their side. Oh, it's
An immediate turnover from Samuels. Ing for the win.
Oh,
No good. Oh my gosh. Ing had a chance to win it all there, and he fumbled it away.
My God, have you ever heard of culture shock?
Can you see Nate Meyer in his face, letting him hear it after that miss?
As we send it to OT of the best game of the year.
And we are back for overtime in the finals. Is there any 2 words better than that?
I think the only 2 words better than that is Halo Ball League to the moon.
Oh, as it's in. Nice steal from Recon and a slam.
The opening points go to Recon as they take a 1-point advantage over Fatal.
You hate to see that, but it's an interesting play putting Ryan in instead of Christian in overtime.
We'll see how that proves to play out as Liam starts up the offense.
A Ryan Aaron shot, that's one of the worst shots you can do there with Nate not even close to positioning.
He's got to wait for Nate to form that backboard before he chucks up the shot.
You've seen that a lot from Ryan this game.
Absolute blunder there as Ing fakes him out and finishes.
What a shot.
They called that one on the floor. I like the call.
He brings him up 1.
Ka-ching!
What a 3 from the stroke master, Liam Graham Cracker.
The price is definitely right.
Is that a travel there?
I think this first step there was a jump. He landed and dunked it to tie the game at 47.
A heat check. No good. Rebound Recon.
Recon is starting to feel the pressure here. You can see the look on their faces.
A intentional foul at a tie game.
And Hunter, I know that may seem risky, but I think it's smart to put Luke Lawrence on the line in these final moments.
A steal!
A costly turnover.
No foul call!
Nothing. Recon comes down, slams it home.
That is a travesty. I simply cannot have that. The Halo Ball League, that's awful.
A massive swing nonetheless. As Meyer.
They finally get a foul call there after an atrocious missed call.
And Hunter, that one felt like a little bit of a sympathy call, but we'll let it go here in the booth.
Yeah, it seems 90 seconds-ish to go. What are you thinking for a strategy for Fatal here? Down 2, or down 1, rather.
I think Fatal needs to rebound the ball here and slow down the offense, assuming that Nate misses this free throw.
And it's up. And the air ball, you hate to see that. Another intentional foul.
That's a huge shot to Nate's confidence there. Really don't want to see him back on the line if you're a Fatal fan at home.
Like you were saying with the rebound, you saw two Fatal players just not even close to position of getting the rebound there. You just don't understand the IQ there at that point.
And you can see Brandon sharing words with the other team Fatal.
He takes a shot. And he
Nails!
hits! What a clutch bucket.
That's 2 points for Recon.
Oh my, and he misses the alley-oop, another intentional foul.
Good Lord, Hunter. The frustration is building for team captain Nate. You can see it written on his face. Has this game slipped away from Fatal?
It may have slipped away. Let's see if Brandon can hit this three, because it's still not over if he misses.
This could be the dagger. No good.
The rebound, no good. Oh my goodness. We might have to blur that. That was.
Oh my gosh. An absolutely flagrant intentional foul there from Liam Graham, and it looks to have hurt. Shh. My glorious king, Luke Lawrence.
Yeah, Luke Lawrence already hobbled at the start of this game. It looks to be even worse now. You just hate to see that from such a young king.
And you know, a guy like Liam definitely didn't mean to do anything damaging there to Luke, but he heads to the line.
He's taking the free throw. What ball is on this guy?
What a champion. He can barely move, and he is ready to shoot this free throw. Unbelievable heart.
And the shot is good.
Oh my.
Wow, what a moment, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the Halo Ball League is all about.
And that makes the score 52-47, a 5-point game with time winding down. Is this it for Fatal?
They have to get a bucket here. There's nothing you can do.
And since it was a flagrant foul, Recon retains possession.
Another intentional foul is forced on Fatal there.
And this is just so unfortunate to see. It seems as if the season is slipping away from Fatal.
What a unfortunate series of events there. It's just undisciplined play after undisciplined play for a Fatal team who was thought to be the favorite. And he hits that too. Brings it to a 7-point game. Wow, they are just hitting clutch bucket after clutch bucket.
And I know Fatal would want a rerun of this game with all of these calls so far. It's definitely questionable whether the game should be a 7-point match right now.
It definitely should have been. Something have been very close. And it seems that they are just letting the clock run. And as you can see, Nate Meyer dapping up his teammates, congratulating them on the season.
Recon is your 2023 Halo Ball League Finals champions.
I can't believe my eyes.
I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. It's all over. The Turtles reign victorious.
After an 0-2 start, they went on a historic run, capped off by clutch bucket after clutch bucket in the championship.
Thank you to Dynasty, Fatal, Legacy, and Apex for their activity in the tournament this year. They have been great, but Recon is on top!
We will be showing you your victory presentation right now.